Many English learners stress words in the wrong place, and that can instantly make them sound less natural. For example, many people say YouTube, but in English it's YouTube. I live in Italy and I hear this all the time, but you hear it in lots of other countries too. Let me show you what's happening and how to fix it fast. Listen again. YouTube, YouTube. Can you hear the difference? I watch YouTube every day to improve my language skills. Another example is Bluetooth. Here they say Bluetooth, but it's Bluetooth. Again, we stress the first syllable, the first word. Listen, Bluetooth. In a sentence, I use my Bluetooth speaker a lot in my classes. Another very common one, many people say Wi-Fi, but it's Wi-Fi. Listen, Wi-Fi. For example, in a sentence, the Wi-Fi isn't working. Do you notice a pattern here? In English, we usually stress the first part, not the second. This happens especially with compound nouns when two words come together. For example, YouTube, Bluetooth, even things like bathroom. Actually, you can hear this in other words too. For example, we say email, not email. Even though it's one word now, the stress is still at the beginning. Here's another one. Students often tell me, I like hip hop. But we don't say hip hop, we say hip hop or hip hop. So when the students say hip hop, two things are happening. The H disappears and the stress moves to the wrong part. In English, we say hip hop. He was playing hip hop on his Bluetooth speaker. In informal speech, we may drop the H, particularly the second unstressed one, so it sounds more like hip hop. He was playing hip hop. The next one is really interesting. Here in Italy, people tend to say plumCAKE. We say plumCAKE. Listen, plumCAKE. But here's something kind of peculiar. In Italy, plumCAKE usually doesn't have plums in it. The name refers more to the shape, which is kind of like an American pound cake. So it's about the shape, not the fruit. If you order plumCAKE in Italy, it probably won't have any plums. So just to be aware. The next one, smart working, we don't really use in English. They use it all the time here in Italy. People say, I'm smart working. Now, if we did use it, we would stress smart and say smart working. But we don't use it. We tend to say, I'm working from home or I'm working remotely. So instead of I'm doing smart working, you should say, I'm working from home today or I'm working remotely this week. Let's quickly practice some of these together. Repeat after me. I saw a recipe for plumCAKE on YouTube. Again, I saw a recipe for plumCAKE on YouTube. He was playing hip hop on his Bluetooth speaker. Again, he was playing hip hop on his Bluetooth speaker. Last one. I need my Wi-Fi for working from home. I need my Wi-Fi for working from home. So remember, in English with compound nouns, we normally stress the first part, not the second. This one small change will make your English sound more natural immediately. If this lesson helped you, subscribe for more practical English tips. And if you want to work one-to-one with me, there's a link to book a lesson on my channel page. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.